Oh God, I had such a great vlog. I filmed on my walk, out and about. I had a clip of the Christmas stuff from the garden centre. All was well. Uploaded it, was watching it back, and a car drove past and meddled with the voicing of the video. So it was like all like slurred down and slurred and like slow mo, and so I tried to fix it and it just wouldn't, so I've got to redo the whole thing for you guys. So rewind, and yeah, how are you guys doing on this most splendid of Friday evenings? I hope you guys have had a lovely week and that you've all had a lovely Friday. I worked Wednesday evening. This is where we're going to start off. We're going to start off the vlog talking about Wednesday evening. So on Wednesday evening, I had work and it went rather well and wasn't too busy. I then got back and I had some nice scones. How do you have your scones? I have mine the Cornish way, which is the only way. Bit of jam and then a great big dollop of clotted cream, as clotted cream is so good. And I'm going to be showing you guys a photo of that right now. Absolutely scrumptious they were divine. Had those and I got changed out of my work clothes and into my pyjamas, wrote a bit of my journal, finished that for the evening, listened to a bit of music, I made a few TikToks and watched a few TikToks, uploaded some of those, watched some vlogs, and then I watched the UK soaps. Went off to bed, and then on my Thursday I had a split shift. I got up ready for my day of work, had a nice fresh shower, got my work uniform, had some toast and a cup of tea, just a bit of music, uploaded a new TikTok, and was just watching some videos on YouTube and some TikToks. My older brother, sister, and younger brother, and my dad had work. And younger sister's uni. Scratched that, my younger brother didn't have work. He was going to, but he was on a day off instead, so he dropped me to work and then went off to the gym and then to see his girlfriend. I got to work and I was serving food and drinks, cleaning tables, and it was going really well. And it was pretty busy all day. And I luckily finished at 2 o'clock. And basically, this lady and her son asked for the bill, and I'd gone to clean some more tables and gone to get the cash thing, the handheld cash machine to get the till. The till handheld thing is the till cash machine which you take in your hand to go get the bill. That's it. Finally got it out done, and so I'd gone to get that and then had to take some food and drinks to the table. So as I'd gone back to the table, I noticed that they'd gone. So of course I thought they'd left. But they hadn't left. They'd actually gone to the bathroom and they came back, and I just tipped away a bit of cake that was going to be put in a box for the son. So I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was mortified. So I quickly ran and got another bit of the cake, and she laughed. She's like, no, it's all right, don't worry. Understandable. And yeah, I then finished at 2. I finished at 2, like a level of 12, because there was a few things that I need to do, like take a few bills, tidy a few tables. And my dad got back into my normal clothes and my work clothes put ready for me to put back on for my evening shift. Had a sandwich and a cup of tea and watched Jazzy Sips and wrote a bit of a journal. I was then listening to a bit of music, did a bit of drawing, watched a bit of TikTok, and then just chilled. And I got new trousers, so I tried those on, and I then got back into my work uniform and got dropped back off to work, and it was burger night, and it was just so busy, and I was building the burgers for them. And you know when you like do it really well and you're like, I had it in my head and I was getting really used to like doing the burger making, and you had lots of buttons you had to press and like slide across on the screen, and I was doing that loads, and all of a sudden it just went out of my head and I was like, oh my God, I can't remember what I have to do. So I had to call one of my colleagues over and they quickly like showed me and was like, you do that, you do that, you do that, and I managed to do it for the rest of the night fine. And I didn't drop anything, spell anything, or make any mistakes. One of my colleagues did unfortunately drop and smash a glass, but that was at the end of the night as we were packing away, so it was fine. Well done me, because I'm so clumsy. And I then got picked up by my dad, got back home, and I watched the soaps and had some pie for tea with my journal, and then went off to bed. And then today, for my Friday, I was just listening to a bit of music in the morning and watching a bit of TikTok, and went onto my social medias, checked up on my social medias, and just did a bit of drawing and colouring in. I was working on the instruction of my book that I'm working on at the moment, which is going really well. And my dad, older brother, sister, and young brother had work, and young sister's in uni, and my mum had gone to have a doctor's checkup. I didn't know where anyone was, so my mum had gone, so I caught my dad, who was just on the way back from work, and gone to get his haircut, and I picked my mum up, who was just waiting in the car for him, and they got back. I tidied the whole kitchen like Cinderella me, and had some peanut butter toast and a cup of tea for my breakfast. Had a nice refreshing shower. Got changed into what I'm wearing right now, a nice striped jumper, and I've lost weight. But when you hear people say it and you don't see it yourself, it kind of sucks. And I'm like, I wish I could see it, like to see the difference. And I slowly started seeing that I've started slimming down a bit. And my dad then went off and had a nap. I then got ready to go off for a massive walk. Got my backpack, my trusty backpack that I go most places with, and I headed off. Got a selfie, and I like how my eyes look in the photo, and how I look in the photo, but my hair, just don't like it. I know I'm going to be going bald, because that's what most of the other blokes in my family unfortunately do go. And I do know that I'm just very worried about how it's fins and stuff. And the thing is, there's nothing you could do about going bald. It's just part of life. And sometimes when my hair does stick up and stuff, I do just want to just shave it all off. And I saw these really cool carved animal sculptures that some people had made in this nice little green area where people could go and walk their dogs, and there's some nice benches there as well, a little pond, and it's just by the new builds, and it's really adorable. It's such a nice place to go, and me and my siblings, when we go on our bike rides, have ridden around there before, and I'm just going to be showing you guys some of the photos that I got of these sculptures now. The owl one is definitely my favourite one. So adorable. Love owls. And then I headed off to the garden centre. Got a little bit lost, and there was these two old people just going for a walk. So I just went, excuse me, I said, do you know whereabouts you go to get to the main road, which is where the garden centre is? And so they just pointed me to the right direction. I was like, thank you, have a nice rest of your walk, and made my way to the garden centre. Got in there, put my mask on, of course, got to wear your mask, can't forget to do that, very important to do that. And I had a look around and saw the Christmas decorations all around the store, and it was just making me feel so excited for Christmas. Only 72 days, and I would have inserted a clip to show you guys, but unfortunately that got lost, and so I'll have to just tell you about it instead. There's lots of Christmas trees, lots of decorations, and little ornaments and stuff, and it was just so adorable. I filled me with such joy. And then I got some new stationery, which I'm going to be showing you guys now. First off, I got this bag here, which is really adorable. It's got some roses and a butterfly and some bees on, if you can see that. And I've put a load of pens in it, because I've got 4 pens on here. And these two are what I got last time. Just these ones here, which are now out of the box. I took them out of the packaging so I can put them in here. And then this one is the new one I got today, which comes with this bag, and it's very adorable and got lots of nice roses on. So those are in there, and then this one is just a little Flapper Girl, like 20s Flapper Girl. Hopefully you can see that. Sorry if the lighting isn't very good. But yeah, she's one that I got from this card shop in the mall when I went to meet my mate the other day. Definitely need another catch up soon. And then I got this notebook here that says Big Ideas, and it is, ooh, look at that, lovely roses. I love roses, they're probably my favourite type of flower. And yeah, it's a lovely notebook. Love stationery. As you guys know, I blimmin' love notebooks, stickers, blue tack, anything, any stationery in general, anything stationery I just absolutely love. And then I got this one, my favourite type of notebook, a sticky notebook, and I just love it. Look how beautiful it is. And on here it says remember, and I definitely need to remember things because my memory is so shocking at times. And then I went off to the cafe and got myself a bit of chocolate cake and a Sprite because I love Sprite so much. And I'm going to be showing you guys a photo of that now. It was delicious. The cake wasn't too sickly, and I'm not a big fan of chocolate cake, but all the other cakes didn't really look that nice, to be honest. And so I had the chocolate cake, and then I put the Sprite can in my backpack because I didn't have time to finish that because I was getting picked up by my mum and dad as my mum called up just as I was about to dig into the cake, and they were going to my grandparents' new house. So they said, "Do you want me to pick you up on the way?" So I was like, "Yep, that saves me having to walk back." And as I was leaving, I saw my family friend who I used to play touch rugby with, and his dog, who is so adorable. And then my mum and dad picked me up, and we went off to my grandparents' house, and I had a nice catch up with my grandparents, and they slowly started unpacking everything, and it started to take shape. The house looks lovely, and they had this guy in who had helped build the house. As they've been in there for 7 days now, this guy was checking everything, and they were happy with everything. And he then went off, and me and my dad had to take this old cabinet to the dump shop that they didn't want anymore. He took it in the end, and I just stayed at my grandpa's house with my mum, as he thought it'd be better just to go up there quickly, and he had to go to shops afterwards anyway, so he just went off there on his own, and I helped him put it into the car, and he went off, and me and my mum and grandparents had some cups of tea and had the radio on, so we just listened to a bit of music. It was playing lots of 90s and 80s music, and I had a nice look around the house, and it's looking really nice, and got a nice flower snap that was off a lily in the window of my grandpa's kitchen. I'll show you that. I'll show you guys that now. I can't speak today. My dad then got back, and we made our way home. I watched Aussie soaps, and I did finish the vlog, which never was, and I then was writing a bit of my journal, lost a load of followers, so I was like, for God's sake, I'm trying not to let losing followers on Twitter or views on YouTube videos when YouTube mess my views up, or TikTok watches get to me, because there's no point. It's just a few numbers, so it shouldn't matter. But I have a very obsessive personality, unfortunately, so that kind of thing does really get to me. And then I got ready for touch rugby, and I was running a bit late, so my dad and older sister were nagging at me, being a bit frustrating. And on the way down, my older sister was like, "If you're gonna be like this, you're not gonna be able to come next week." So I was like, "For God's sake!" So I was like, "Look, so we're going to rugby now. Let's just leave it behind us and just focus on touch rugby instead of getting there all moody and stressed." And it was a really good game. Didn't score any tries, but it's not all about scoring tries. I was defending really well. Going back to the 5 meters, we have to go back, and I was doing that really well. Almost fell over a few times because running backwards is not easy, and I'm super clumsy anyway. And we only did an hour or so because we couldn't stay there for too long. And then I'm not sure what the reason was, but we had to finish earlier than we normally do. But it was still really good. Still got quite a lot of play in, which is good. And then my older sister dropped me down, but my older brother had gone to the gym and then come to watch us play. So she went off home, and my older brother then brought us back, and I had a nice refreshing shower, had some pizza, watched Top of the Pops from 1991 or 2, I want to say, and I then watched a few TikToks. I'm a bit out of TikTok like inspo at the moment. I normally like try do a few and draft them so I can put them up throughout the days or the week, but I haven't really been making money at the moment. So later on, after watching the rest of the soaps, which I started watching, but I had to do this because I was rewatching the vlog and then it had messed up. So I'm gonna finish watching the soaps in a minute and then try and make a few TikToks. And then tomorrow I'm going to be going to my grandparents' house again, as my uncle and his girlfriend and my cousin are going to be coming to the house to see it in all its glory, as my younger cousin has not seen the house yet, and I'm going to go down and spend the afternoon with him. So he'd like to play with his big cousin. He's always saying about his older cousins, like me and my other siblings, saying how we're all his favourites, and depending on who he's with, he's like, "You're my favourite," and then if he's with someone else, he's like, "You're my favourite." So it's like he's trying to pit us against each other, isn't he? But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing my uncle and his girlfriend and my cousin tomorrow, and my grandparents. Should be good. And then I'm working in the evening. I'm doing 6 till 10, I think, five or 6 till 10. I've written it in my journal. I have also written the other days I'm working and times, as I got the new rota on WhatsApp on the work group chat, and because I got the new phone, I hadn't set up the WhatsApp yet, so I clicked as like allow all messages and was bombarded by a load of messages. So sorted that out, and I am now off to go finish watching the UK soaps, finish writing my journal and put it that away, and then I'm going to be making a few TikToks and just resting for the rest of the evening. And I hope you guys have all had a lovely week, a lovely Friday, and have a lovely weekend ahead. And I shall see you soon. New vlog very soon. Bye.